The main basis of the story is discovering where the progenitor virus, which is the origin of all the various viruses that appear in the Resident Evil series, where that came from and how that came about. That's the main mystery we're going to solve in this game. In Resident Evil 5, one of the things that you can do is, yes, you can destroy environments using different weapons, and also we've tried to increase the level of freedom that you can achieve in the game. It's a more active game, a lot more stuff going on than previous games in the series, so we want to allow the player to be able to climb up places they want to climb, and to go places they want to go, and also to interact with the environment more than they've done so far. Yeah, one of the things that we have tried to do with this game is to increase the amount that you can interact with the environment. So for today you saw, for example, the drum cans that start fires, but we also have other parts of the environment that you can interact with and use them in combination with the many different weapons that are available in the game to use them as a part of your attack against the enemies, and to find different ways to use them to your advantage in order to stay alive. Yeah, with Chris, one of the things that we've tried to do is to create a character design though where he's buffed up and he's a little bit tougher, and in tandem with that he's going to have a lot of different, he's going to have some different moves. For example, today you saw the uppercut, and he'll also have some other forms of attack that will be of use to him during the game. Today in the play demo that you saw, the stage that you saw, and that was definitely one of the bright areas in the game, one of the brighter areas. But actually in the game itself, the area that leads up to that is a very dark, very dark and sort of narrow area, and one of the ways that we'll use that in the gameplay is to have you going back and forth from dark areas to light areas and having different kinds of gameplay within those. Yeah, one of the things that we've done is to improve the AI so that the enemies are smarter at chasing the player and going after you and working together to surround you and to follow you into any of the areas that you can go in. So we have certainly tried to improve the intelligence of what they can do and also their abilities. And one of the other things that you might have noticed today is that they won't just stand there and let you train your laser sight on them. They will also have some countermeasures for that too. We think that the story, when you finish playing Resident Evil 5, you will know what the virus is, where it's come from, and where it's going to go in the future. We think we've created a story that will certainly answer all of those. Yeah, all the development staff and myself, we love playing games. We're always trying out different games, but in terms of the games that actually had an influence on Resident Evil 5, those games are Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2. So yeah, those are the games that certainly we've learned the most from. In terms of games that we're just playing at the moment, personally, I'm really big into Call of Duty 4 right now, and have a lot of fun with that. I think the reason that Resident Evil 4 was so well received by fans was because it was just such a big change to the survival horror genre, and it not only changed the genre itself, but it also preserved all the right elements of the genre and made them into something new, and I think that was something that really struck a balance with fans. And it, because Resident Evil 4 was such a good game, it puts a lot of pressure on us, and it creates a very big hurdle for us to create a game that is better than that.